Alright, extreme close-up. What's up, everybody? Peter Joseph here for video number 2 on this still hot as fuck, but it's, well, we got some thunderstorms coming rolling in. You might hear it here and there during the video, but in any case, still hot and humid and yucky here in the Northeast. Thank you all for watching right here on Killer of Demons 669. Thanks all, everybody, for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down there inside of hell, otherwise known as the description marks below on this channel and my other channels as well. Show your love and support. Leave a comment if you wish, but don't leave stupid comments, because if you do, well, you need to get struck by lightning and pretty much go fuck yourself and rot in hell. So don't do it. And as always, share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, /X/Instagram. Well, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, whatever you want to call X these days, I don't care. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Show the love and support there. And don't forget to hit that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video, because you miss anything. You, my friends, are SOL. And you know what that means. And that's pretty much it. You miss it, you're pretty much up the river without a paddle. You're in a thunderstorm without a raincoat or an umbrella. You're fucked. Pretty much. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish. And share the video all over the internet. All that good shit. And if you're new here, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab a cold one, and enjoy the show. And if you like the video, great. You know, you can pretty much ride the lightning and then pretty much go to hell. But don't ride the lightning like Metallica, because some of you don't even need to be in the metal community, because you don't know shit all about metal, like I do. So. We got that. So, don't do it. Don't be an asshole. Can't be respectful on my channel, then get the fuck off. And if you can't do that, then you need to see some type of doctor or some type of therapist, or I don't even think a priest can help you with your obsession, your OCD. Because you've been on my D for so long, and it's time to kind of hop off. But none of you will, because you're 20 to 30-year-old idiots that just will never grow up. You can tell me to grow up all you want, but I'm more of a grown-ass man than you motherfuckers ever will be. At least I back up when I talk shit, if I have to. I back up my shit. Within reason, of course. But and I don't go on and on about the same fucking person for 7, 5, 10 years. When people think I do, when I never did. So, take your claims, turn it sideways, and stick it straight up your candy asses. And that's pretty much it. You don't like me, I don't give a fuck. Suck my dick, fuck you, man. Moving on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got NXT coming up in about a half hour from now. Should be a great show. Check out my last video on this channel. I just finished it off. It's uploading right now. It should be, by the time you see this, it'll be already up on the channel. My Monday night Raw review from last night. And that's pretty much it. But right now on video number 2 on your, well, now 2 for Monday, 2 for Tuesday, I should say. Get your tacos. It's 2 for Tuesday. On Taco Tuesday. And by the way, Taco Cat, spelled backwards, is Taco Cat. Not otaku, but big ups to otaku anyway, but anyway. We move on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on video number 2 on this Tuesday evening, getting close to Tuesday night, it is time for your really late and out-of-date Ring of Honor and TNA Impact Wrestling reviews for this past Thursday, July the 11th, 2024. Alright, some good shows. We'll start off with Ring of Honor, because we have 1 week away well, as of this Thursday, we'll be 1 week away from Death Before Dishonor. And, we have a little bit of the card which was announced last week, which was the Athena versus Queen Amanada. We had Mark Briscoe, who's going to be taking on Roddy for the world title, finally. And also we got my girl, Billy Starks, taking on Red Velvet from Your Mama's Kitchen for the Women's TV Championship. So maybe a couple more matches will be added last show and coming up this week and maybe next week and maybe on the pre-show. Well, no, like 6,000 more matches will be announced next week. But you know how Tony Khan loves to do that. But it is what it is. But still, it was a meh show. You know, that's how Ring of Honor is right now. Kerry Silken, the board, my good friend Kerry Silken. Well, I don't know if he still is the ambassador, but he was the former Ring of Honor owner before, those idiots at Sinclair bought him off and almost killed Ring of Honor until Tony Khan came in. Kerry Silken pretty much said in an interview that Tony Khan should have never bought Ring of Honor. Because look what he's done to it. It's pretty much shit. I mean, the pay-per-views, yes, some of them have been great. Final Battle 2 years ago with the Briscoes and FTR and that double dog collar match which was bloody as fuck. That was great. Last year's Final Battle, meh. It was alright. Supercard of Honor this year was pretty good. It was decent, not great, still. It was good. And now, Death Before Dishonor next week. Hopefully that's good. And then, after that, I don't know what's next. Probably going all the way up to Final Battle at this point. Where? Who knows? I know Death Before Dishonor is in Arlington, Texas. They must love Texas. They really love Texas. They don't even go to, they were in Vegas for Supercard. I think it was Vegas. Vegas or Philly for Supercard, I believe. But are they going to ever come back to New York? Probably not. Not for Final Battle, most likely. Tony Khan did talk about it. He's like, oh, the Hammerstein's a great place. I've never been there. Lie. That's a definite lie. You call yourself a fan of Ring of Honor, and you've never been to the Hammerstein? Come on now, dude. It's like saying, I'm a big fan of WWE, and I've never been to the world's greatest arena, the Mecca, Madison Square Garden. If any of you morons, marks out there have never been to the Garden, or the Barclays Center at least, you're not a fan. I've been to both places. I've been to all three, really. Been to Madison Square Garden so much. Ranger games, concerts. So I went to a Knick game way back when. 90-something I went with my dad. Sorry about that. I still have this fucking in my throat. I have like a frog in my throat. It's not Kermit either. This Kermit the Frog. Anyway. So yeah, I've been to the Mecca, Madison Square Garden for so many wrestling events, concerts, Ranger games. Blah, blah, blah. I've been to the Barclays Center. Almost got a job there. But they didn't take me, obviously. Well, obviously I would not be talking right now. I've been inside the Barclays Center. I've seen what the court looks like. I've been to a SmackDown. I wasn't on TV, but I was like way up, so. But in any case, I've been to the Barclays Center. I've been to the Hammerstein Ballroom so many times I lost count. So the Hammerstein, not the Hammerstein, it's Hammerstein. Because as we all know, Kevin Steen built that motherfucker place. Not with his hands, but pretty much 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Still the Hammerstein Ballroom. Whether you like it or not. But I've been there. I've been upstairs in the Grand Ballroom so many times when Ring of Honor was there. TNA. Yeah, TNA was at the Grand Ballroom. Remember those couple years? Good shows, too. But yeah, if you have never been to the Madison Square Garden or Barclays Center, or even if you went to New Jersey, you went to the the Rock, the Prudential Center, or even the Nassau Mausoleum in Long Island, you're not a fan. Even MetLife Stadium, you're not a fan. I've been to MetLife Stadium a couple times for Jet games. That's preseason games, but not regular season yet. Actually, no, one regular season game. I went with my brother from another mother. You great sexy man up there. Remember when we went there? Oh, that was great. Me and him went to the 49ers Jet game, and when the Jets kicked their ass. Not when the Niners were real unstoppable, but yeah, the Jets whipped their butts, and me and my brother from another mother. I mean, in our Niners gear. There's not that many Niner fans there at the time, and we heard it from those Jet fans. I had to yell at for people. I'm a Jet fan too. But why are you wearing Why are you wearing that? It's like, I'm with my brother from another mother. You moron. And then we couldn't find our car. Dude, where's my car? I don't know. And then... No, and then. And then... No, and then. And that's that. But, like I said, if you haven't been to any of the big arenas here in New York, even out there Ash Hole Stadium, you're not a fan. To me, you're not a fan. You can kiss my ass. And that's it. Still thunder in here. You can hear it maybe maybe from the outside. You can still hear it. It's windy, so it's not cooling down anything. Still 87 fucking degrees, and tomorrow's supposed to be around 87. Maybe more thunderstorms tomorrow night into Thursday. Then it's gonna start cooling down to the low 80s, which is good. Get this fucking heat and humidity out of here. No wonder I'm sick. But in any case, blah 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 blah. Let me move on. Alright, so we're on the road to Death Before Dishonor next Friday night that nobody's gonna watch. I'll still review it probably next Sunday. For those of you who didn't watch my last video, I will be here all next week. I was supposed to take the week off, starting on Sunday, but my plans changed, so I'm going in August, in the middle of August, instead of on Sunday. So, 3 weeks from today, I will actually be on my actual vacation. So, it just got a little bit changed. You know how wrestling is always subject to change. Vacation subject to change. So that's what happened. Because I was going to see a couple of friends of mine out west, hang out around the LA San Fran area. So all my peeps down over there, I'm coming to see you. A couple of weeks. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna go to me and the missus are gonna go down to the Troubadour. We're gonna go down to listen to some bombastic rock and roll. Get plastered. Well, she will get plastered. And then we all know what happens after that. The good old drunk sex. But we're just the best sex of them all. Oh, absolutely. Anyway, we're going to do that. We're going to crash at my friend's place. We're going to chill for a couple days. And then we're going to come back. Back pretty much the week before, a week before All In, which is the 25th. So I'll be back the week before that. So I'm going to be back. I'm going to be gone for about 6 days. But like I said before, I will be watching some of the shows here and there. Not a lot of it. And I will be I won't be live tweeting much, because I'll be out, even though it's 5 o'clock, so I might live tweet from the West Coast, and then I'll be going out, or just going somewhere in, LA, San Fran, maybe down to Hollywood, Beverly Hills, just a leisurely vacation to see a couple of my friends, and then I'll be back, pretty much for the rest of the year, and that's that. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm only going away for 6 days. So, for all you people Peter's going away, yay! Yeah, I'll be back in 6 days, assholes. So it's a mini break. Because I need a vacation. I gotta take my vacation time, so if I don't take it now, then I kind of lose it, and I have to wait till, next summer to take my vacation. But since I have so much freaking vacation time piled up, I'm gonna probably be taking mini vacations somewhere during the end of the end of the year, maybe. And then I'll have some left over, so I can go probably after, maybe for Valentine's Day. I might go Might go on vacation down to south, but well, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. But that's next year. I'm worried about 3 weeks from now, so just about a month away from my actual this is my real vacation. Not now, but like I said, 3 weeks away. And that's it. All right, let's get into back to Ring of Horror. Ring of Honor. All right, so we had we are emanating from the Landers Center in South Haven, Mississippi. Yep. Scared them people down there. All right, so we had Ian Rick of Boring and my good friend the Pastor, Caprice Coleman, at ringside. So we have that. Alright, so we start off with the opening sequence, then run down the card for the night. And we start off with the ladies, the Women of Honor. And we have a triple threat match with the lovely Robin Renegade, Charlotte still injured. Robin Renegade taking on the Rara Loca Taya Valkyrie with her husband Johnny TV at ringside. And then taking on the Problem Solver, Marina Shafir. It was an okay match, nothing great. Getting to the end, it was a tight match, not tight, but, good match. Marina Shafir locks in Mother's Milk on Taya Valkyrie. Mother's Milk on Robin Renegade. God damn it. Taya Valkyrie makes a save. Then she spears Marina Shafir almost in half. And then, Taya hits Shania Payne. Not like Shania Twain, but Shania Payne. Payne. 1, 2, 3 on Robin Renegade. 6-minute match. Didn't really give a crap about it that much. But still, 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's it. We're off and running on Ring of Honor TV. Alright, then we get an interview from the Kingdom of the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. And that's I'm Matt Taven. If you don't like Matt Taven, you, sir, are a fucking Melvin. And the man who punches people in the dick and gives them a power driver, that's Michael Kanellis-Bennett. Still, prayers and thoughts and prayers go out to Maria Kanellis-Bennett. She's still dealing with that disease or illness that she's dealing with. She's feeling better, she's saying, on her Twitter and social media pages. So she's doing good. She had a nice little time, I think, at Disney World or Disneyland probably Disney World with her husband Mike and her 2 kids, gorgeous kids. But she's living the life. She's she's just staying home right now, dealing with this. I think the same thing like Maurice had, and I forgot who else had it. I think it was Brandy Rhodes had. Same thing with the stomach, the mass, whatever, mastectomy, whatever it's called. So hopefully, Maria Kanellis gets better and she can come back to Ring of Honor, or at least do some conventions, or maybe do some indie shows here and there. Just doing just to sign autographs, look pretty and hot and everything. Doesn't have to be at ringside or anything like that. And we want to see what happens with that. But anyway, the Kingdom wants to have a night off at Death Before Dishonor. And pretty much they mentioned they've had a bad history at that show. Oh, I know about that. The last couple of Death Before Dishonors, they have sucked bad. They've lost titles. Not a good time. So I talk about that, and, Bill Dillon's saying, maybe we'll just tell Tony Khan we're not going to be there. I think Tony Khan has a plan for those Ring of Honor tag team belts. You know they do. You know he does. It's not going to sit well with the Kingdom, but it is what it is. Alright, so 2.5 out of 5 stars for that one. Alright, match number 2. Hey, the TV title is being defended. Yay! The new champion, Atlantis Jr., his first title defense against Serpentico. Alright, so we have that. Remember, a few weeks ago, in Mexico, Kyle Fletcher lost the belt to Atlantis Jr. So now, like I said, this is his first defense. Pretty much back and forth. Atlantis Jr. retains with a power slam into an Eddie Guerrero SA fork splash. Why is he still doing that? I don't know, Eddie. I don't know why they do the fork splash like you, but you do it better. That's right, I do it better because I'm Eddie Guerrero SA. Don't mess with me. Okay, calm down. Calm down, Eddie. You're really hyper tonight. Well, you got me hyper because of China. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just reading the copy. When your son, Dom, doing what you did 20 fucking years ago, giving the rose to, mommy. Didn't you lose a match to get back in her graces? I don't remember. Do you? I don't remember. It's been so long ago, I say. Okay. I got hit in the cabeza, I said. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, you get hit in the cabeza, you're like, woohoo! And I'm not talking about the sangria that Eddie drinks. I love the sangria. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go have one right now. I gotta go. Adios. Okay, get out of here. Anyway, so Atlantis Jr. hits the power slam into a frog splash. 1, 2, 3, and just about smoking time. 420. Match was good, decent. 2.5 out of 5 stars. So, are you getting the theme here? I think we are. All right, so we got that. Moving on. All right, then we go. Well, pretty much not a Coney Con special per se, but we have the lovely Sky Blue or white as these right now. Still looking hot, and should be taking on Hikuda Shida this Saturday night on Collision. Well, this week on Ring of Honor TV, last week I should say, she takes on Lady Luck, who wasn't so lucky because Sky Blue hit a very quick code blue 1, 2, 3 in under 4 minutes. That was it. 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. Moving on. We move on. Pardon me for my voice. Like I said, I have a bad cold in my throat. Ugh. 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 Anyway. Alright, after that, we get another video from Mace and Mansoor, the MXM collection. Those guys, can't even do that pose. Basically, they're, another vignette promo. They're coming to Ring of Honor. I would love for them to go against the Kingdom. That would be a great debut at that Before Dishonor winning the tag team belts out of nowhere. Mesa Mansoor, are you kidding me? Yeah. That's it. Alright. That's that. So, hopefully, this works, unlike WWE, which basically ruined them. The Vince McMahon part. Pretty much the Vince McMahon / Triple H thing. They really had nothing from Mace, and Mansoor was just jobbing on SmackDown. Well, both of them were jobbing on SmackDown. Dio Madden maybe should have just stayed in NXT as an announcer instead of fighting on NXT and then becoming Mace and then Massey and then Mansoor becomes Mansoor. Horrible with Eminem. Not Eminem. Maximum Male Models. And then Maxine Dupree, and then thankfully Eli Drake changed his name from Max Dupree to LA Knight, which really still Eli Drake, and that's not an insult, that's a fact of life. Still, he's way better off now than back then. But as far as Mason Mansoor go, not so good. Not so good. Had a couple of great matches here in New York when they were here for some indie shows a few months ago actually. Mansoor got his butt kicked by, what did he lose to? It was Tony Booze, I forget who it was. But, Mace was in a I think it was in a Fatal 4-Way match for the, I think it was the, No Limits title, and lost, obviously. They're not going to give an outsider the belt, unless you're Tommy Dreamer, bro. But Tommy Dreamer didn't even hold that belt for like a month. And then he lost to my good friend, Osito! How you doing, SA? We haven't seen that guy in a while. He's been out for a long time. He's been out for like almost a year. He had a shoulder injury. I don't even know he's coming back to promotion. We missed that guy. He's a Coney Allen guy. Puerto Rico! Oh! He is a fan favorite, and we miss him dearly. When he won the, it was in, last August, actually. He won the No Limits title in a, I think it was a 4-way or 6-way match. He didn't pin Tommy Dreamer. He won the belt, and then Tommy cut a humongous promo on him in front of his family. I know his mom and his mom, his grandma, whatever it was. I know his family pretty well. You know, every time I see him, like, hey, where's Osito? Where's your son? We miss him here. I talked to him after one, like, he was actually at one show when he was, like, talking about when he dropped the belt because he had to do it for injury. I talked to him, like, during the show. I'm like, dude, man, I mean, we're gonna miss you, man. He's like, I'll be back. It's almost been a year later, you know. Your shoulder still hurts there, dude? Come on. I think I know he's still probably recovering. I don't know what's going on with him, but I hope he comes back to the promotion I go to all the time. Or goes to other promotions, like in Jersey, or other promotions here in the city. Because you know the New York independent scene is red hot. So, yeah, so many here. Besides GCW, which sometimes runs in in Queens. God damn it. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I just got this phlegm in my throat I can't get rid of. I feel like I have an allergy or something. I don't know what it is. But I am here for you. That's it. Alright, so Mace and Mansoor are coming to Ring of Honor. Kind of light up that tag team division. Let's see what happens with that. Moving on. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. That's it. Alright, then we go back to the action. We go to the ladies again. We have a non-title proving ground match, one of these. We have the Ring of Honor Women's TV Champion, my girl, Billy Starks, with the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, Athena, still in her brace, even though she fought Masha Slamovich at, I forgot what promotion. She took it off and hit Masha right in the head with it. And still won somehow. Still retained the Ring of Honor title. At least she fought somebody, like Athena, Masha. Masha's great. I remember her a long time ago when she was, like, really green. Now look at her. She's been tag team champion. She fought in GCW of all places. Hardcore stuff. She has gone. Woo! She went from here to woo! Here. And she's, I think, going out or married to Akira. That's pretty damn nice. I hope she comes back to New York, maybe. You know, I'd love to see her again. It's like, I remember you in FSW. Remember that? FBW? Remember all that, right? I don't like that promotion. Yeah, sure we do. Right. We hated her back in the day. We were giving her, like, go back to Lasha! And she's like, da, da, da! She would win a couple matches here and there, but she just, at the time, I felt was a little green. But now she's like a superstar. She's got it all, man. Anyway. Alright, so Billy Starks in a non-title proving ground match against Mackenzie Morgan. No relation to Liv Morgan, I don't think. But anyway, if Morgan wins or survives a 10-minute time limit, she gets a future title shot per proving ground rules. And that's it. It was an okay match. Athena still on crutches, gets in a cheap shot. And he's like, I forgot, I'm injured. My leg. And then back in, Billy slips out of a fireman's carry, sets up the fish hook chicken wing. Nice. 1, 2, 3, she wins in over 5 minutes, just a little under 5.5. But not bad. 2.5 out of 5 stars. That's it. And really nothing after that with Queen Aminata or even Red Velvet. And that's pretty much it. Alright, after that, now we go to the Tony Khan special. We have more ladies action as Diamante of LAX takes on some chick named Nyx. No, not Jasmine Nyx. That hottie. Some chick named Nyx, NYXX. You want another X? I'll give you another X. But anyway, nothing great. A little over a minute and a half. Diamante grabs a rolling Gilmore cutter. Stop stealing my move, by the way. Stop it. She hits that into the cross arm breaker, which she dedicates to Layla Hirsch, because they're still going at it with their feud. So she makes this chick named Nyx go nighty-night. Well, not nighty-night. Tap out, easy. That's it. Bing, bang, boom, good night. 2.25 out of 5 stars. And then that's pretty much it. Alright, after that, we go to Athena with minions in training, Billy Starks and Lexi Nair, along with the guys from security. And she's celebrating, and then she turns around. Ah, my leg! Ah, my leg! I was ready for her to do the Peter Griffin. Ah! 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 We all know she's faking it. We don't know. Ian Rick was like, Caprice, you see this now? Caprice's like, oh, I don't see nothing. Smart man, Caprice, you know it's right. You know what's going on. That's why you're a better commentator than Ian Rick Boing ever could be. But I digress. I could do his job better than him. He knows it, too. He knows it. He knows it. He definitely knows it. Ian, if you're listening to my voice, you know it. Just tell Tony Khan to give me a job. I'll do it with Caprice Coleman. I'll show you how to fucking tell stories and how to do epic play-by-play. I like big move. By God Almighty! Broke her in half. By God Almighty, Caprice. Like, by God Almighty, Caprice, did you see that? That was awesome. Not as great as Mike awesome, but, you know. What do you mean? I can hit moves like that? I'm awesome. I know, Mike. Why'd you say that a light drop is more awesome than me? I can hit a light drop. Yeah, I know you do. Don't piss me off, Joseph. I'll put you through a freaking table. It's awesome. Future Hall of Famer. Okay, Mike, I'm sorry. Hey, you want to say goodbye? Bye! Okay, get out of here. I'm sorry. I shouldn't yell at Mike. Mike's our good friend here. Mike likes pretty much almost everybody. Well, not not everybody, but you know. That one guy, you know who you are. Oh, you on his shit list. You are on his shit list, boy. Oh, wait till he sees you again. Whether it be August or November. You are in trouble. He has some mighty big words for you, sir. And not even your waifu Maki Ito motherfucker in Rio ain't gonna save you. By the way, I'm taking Rio back, because, you know, you had him on loan for Mr. Obari, son. Rent's due, bitch. So you can have Maki Ito. I don't give a shit. I'm taking Rio back. You can't have any of my waifus. You never have Asuka. You'll never have Kairi. You'll never have Io. That means, and that goes for everybody else. Even the guy on Easter's chat, Red Death. No! Those are my chicks before I even knew you! In the chat there, Red Death. Just saying. I'm just saying. Let me put on NXT, because it's coming out in 2 minutes. 2 minutes! But, just saying. You'll never have my Asian chicks. Just stop it. Okay? But to that guy, you can have Maki Ito, motherfucker. But I got Asuka, Io, Kairi, Mercedes Monet. I got all those Japanese chicks, man. I got Rio. I'm gonna get Rio back. Mayu Iwatani, even though she's creepy. But all those hot chicks. I got Mina, too. You can't have Mina. Mina's mine. Mina is mine. Mine, goddammit. Mine! You wanna go? Let's set up a steel cage. Come on. We'll do it. Get an electrified barbed wire steel cage with glass. Oh, you think I'm crazy? I'll go crazier. I'm not gonna go ultraviolet. I'm gonna go cataclysmic on your ass. In that very ring. I'll literally take you to the point of death. And I'll make you see the Grim Reaper. And he'll say, hello! So, don't test me with my Asian chicks. I will fuck you up. We're moving along. Alright, so Dina's like, my leg! You know, that's that. Alright, after that, we find out that Roderick Strong, and Dalton Castle Peacock are going to have a number 1 contenders match on Collision. We already talked about that. Roddy won, and he's going to be taking on Mark Briscoe, the Funky Chicken, for the Ring of Honor World Title at finally a pay-per-view. I mean, it was only defended once on TV, and now we're finally getting it at a pay-per-view again. About fucking time, Tony Khan, man. Alright, so we get that. Alright, and I think this is I think this is the main event, I think. Let's see here. Yep. Alright, your main event of Ring of Honor TV, a 6-man tag team match. We got Lee Johnson, the husband of Julia Hart, teaming up with the infantry of Charlie Webo and the captain, Sean Dean, as they take on the Dark Order. Oh, the man that's not really evil, Evil Uno, Alex Reynolds, and Johnny Huggy. And this was an okay match, 10-minute match. Lee Johnson hits a frog splash essay onto Evil Uno, 1, 2, 3. So Lee Johnson and the infantry get the win over the Dark Order in 10 minutes. Match was okay, not great. Not great. 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so Ring of Honor, 6.25 out of 10 stars, and that's that. Alright, NXT has just started. We have Gallus talking, Mark and Joe Coffey and Wolfgang. They're going to be taking on the Rascals right now on TV, live from the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida. So the Rascals make their NXT debut. We have a little MSK reunion between, Zachary Wentz and Nash Carter and Wesley. So they're back. I'm gonna go there and go smoke some weed in the back. I don't think they're gonna be doing that anymore. Remember in TNA they used to do a lot of that? That's why I call them the Potheads instead of calling them the Rascals. I call them the Potheads. That's a great name for a band. Hey, what's the name of your band? The Potheads. What do you play? Crap. Exactly. If it ain't metal, it's crap. Pretty much. Alright, so we got that. Nice little big ovation for the Rascals. So we're going to see Trey Miguel in his first NXT type match. We know about Nash Carter, Zachary Wentz. We know about that. I am still surprised that he's even back in NXT after what happened with Kimberly and the whole Nazi salute thing. About a year, what was that, 2 years ago? I am very surprised. But, Shawn Michaels is all about giving second chances, so he's giving Zachary Wentz a second chance. If he fucks it up, bye-bye to you. So, he's going out with Gigi Dolan. Oh, you son of a bitch. You beat her, I'm gonna come find you and beat you. After what happened with you and Kimberly, I'm surprised you're still alive. Should be in fucking jail for the rest of your fucking life, you fucking Mark. Alright, it is what it is, and that's that. Alright, Ring of Honor, 6.25 out of 10 stars, and that's it. Alright, quickly, let's get to TNA Impact Wrestling. As, this weekend, this is the go-home show before this Saturday night, Saturday night's, Slammiversary event, the 22-year anniversary. That's going to be a big, huge show. I might review it on Sunday. Because I want to do Collision, and then I'll do that. We had a debut on the show. Mr. Ego's son Charlie Dempsey and Miles Bourne were in action. So that WWE NXT unit partnership kicking some ass right now. Good shit, Joe Hendry. I might see Joe Hendry tonight. Who knows? Say his name and he might appear. I believe in Joe Hendry. Okay. Alright, so once again, we're still at the 2300 Arena, the ECW Arena, in that shithole of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And it's filthy, trust me. And as always, our commentary team of Tom Phillips and Matthew Waywall, in English, who actually did say he might want to try for another comeback in the ring. We'll see. Alright, we'll see. as last week we saw Charlie Dempsey invade the show. I think beating up, I think it was Trey Miguel. So, I mean, we'll have to see what happens with that. Alright, so we start with the opening recap. And we picked things up from last week with Frankie Kazarian revealing that he attacked Dolph Ziggler, but someone was actually filming him, and that was his brother, Ryan Nemeth, who distracts Kazarian so Nick can jump him. Okay? So it looks like we're going to get, I assume we're going to get Dolph Ziggler against Frankie Kazarian at Slammiversary. Do I care? No, not really. Alright, so we started with that. Pretty hot. Alright, then we go to the action, because a little less talk and a lot more action here on BCR. I mean, the Impact Review. Alright, match number 1 for the Knockouts title. Jordan Grace, once again, the hottie. You know, tune-up match before her big match with Ash by Elegance. You know, Dana Brooke. She has another open challenge. Now, last time we saw Tatum Paxley come through the door. This time it was I forgot who was last week. It wasn't anybody from NXT, I don't think. But anyway, I forget. But anyway, this week, this past Thursday, Izzy Dame, who's going out with Braun Breaker. Oh. Wow, you went from Cora Jade, a hottie, to Izzy Dame. I mean, no disrespect, but still. I mean, you went for somebody your own size. Well, not that size, but, you know, not big. Because he's big and beefy, but, you know. Izzy Dame's like 7 feet tall. And you can't teach that. Hey, if he's happy, we're happy, I guess, huh? Cora Jade's going out with some football player, I think. I don't know who she's going out with. Still, I mean, Braun, you get rid of Cora Jade. That does not sit well with me, sir. But, I mean, they're used to him. Alright, so, this was an actually pretty decent match, but in the end, Jordan Grace finishes off Izzy Dame, who gave Jordan a run for her money, but still, in 8.5 minutes, Jordan Grace retains the Knockouts title with the Juggernaut Driver, bitch! And that's pretty much it. Match was okay, 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it. Alright, then we get to the director of TNA, Santino Walala, you son of a gun! He comes out and announces a wild card tag team match with the teams being drawn at random, so kind of like a Battle Bowl type thing. I'd like for that to come back. I want Battle Bowl to come back. Remember when WCW? Just random teams? Kind of like the Lethal Lottery in XWF when I was back there. I just randomly teamed up with people I did not want to be with, and some I actually did want to team with. Hey, I got to the finals twice. Didn't win, obviously. It is what it is. At least the first time I got to the finals, I won. You know, I did pretty damn good, and then I won XWF Wrestler of the Year in I think it was 2012, 13. I think it was. Then I got to the finals again. I think 2 years later, I lost. Obviously, hey, it's Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry. We're gonna say his name. In Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Alright. I knew he was coming out. I told you he was going to come out. And now he's going to go on commentary. Oh, that's going to be epic. Oh, him sitting next to Booker T. Oh, he's not sitting next to Booker T, thank the Lord. Booker T does not like that guy, I heard. Remember when he was, I think it was at Heat Wave, they had signs for Joe Hendry, and Booker T took it and ripped it up like an idiot? Oh boy. Joe Hendry and Booker T, that match, yeah. Black Snow. Yeah. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so we got a wildcard tag team match, which leads to it being in the main event, Josh Alexander and, say his name and he appears, I believe in Joe Hendry, teaming up against Steve Macklin, and the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Moose. So, pretty much 4 out of the 6 members of that 6-way world title match, minus Matt Hardy, and I forget who else is in that match. I think it was Frankie Kazarian. Or in that, no, Dolph Ziggler, I think it's Dolph Ziggler and Frankie Kazarian. I forget. I don't even know. But in any case, 4 out of those 6 men will do battle in our main event on TNA Wrestling. Alright, so we got that. Alright, we move on. Alright, then we get to our next match. Mr. Regal's son, Charlie Dempsey, with Miles Bourne. Well, actually, he didn't come out until later. Charlie Dempsey takes on the Rascals, Zachary Wentz, Trey Miguel in his corner, of course. Pretty good match. Like I said, Miles Bourne comes out to jump Trey Miguel, cause a distraction, which allowed Charlie Dempsey to grab a Dragon Suplex, 1, 2, 3, in under 5 minutes. What are you going to do? 2.5 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, pretty much 2/3 of Catch Point 3.0, well now 4.0 really, because they kicked out Damon Kemp, now they're 4.0, but 3.1, I don't know. Anyway, but Catch Point, I call them Catch Point still. Dempsey and Bourne lay out the Rascals, Wentz and Miguel, and that's it. We move on. Alright, then the System moves Dirty Dongo, Alicia Edwards, Eddie Edwards, and Brian Myers, the tag team champions. They're all ready for the Hardy Boys to come back next week. So we got Broken Matt Hardy, yes, and Brother you know Jeff Hardy, dude. So they're going to be back. I guess they're going to get those tag team belts again and finish their career as maybe the TNA tag team champions. That'll be nice. Not they're going to hold them for a while. But, where's my... Oh, 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so we got that. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, now we got the entire Catch Point. Charlie Dempsey, Miles Bourne, and the newcomer, the new member, Tavion Heiss. They're ready to dominate. And then Santino comes in and says, "You son of a gun." I say, you guys are in a 6-man tag team match next week. But you're going to see who will team with the Rascals. So as they did reunite with Wesley. So will Desmond Xavier come back to TNA? Why is Vic Joseph always like sucking up to everybody else? Now Joe Hendry and Booker T are arguing. Oh shit! Here we go. You tell him, Joe. Tell Booker T he's Black Snow. It's like, what did you do in TNA? What did you ever do in TNA? Well, besides being the global champion, you know, the legendary, what was it? The legendary champion, global champion, whatever. Part of the main event Mafia with Angle and Sting, Joe, and all those people, Nash. Oh yeah, oh the Black Snow, oh the Booker T, he's kicking Apollo Creed, he's kicking his ass, oh my god, Black Snow. Was he supposed to go over the ropes? What are you doing, Joe Coffey? He just went he was ready to go over, and then Zachary Wentz hit him with a chop. Botch. Moving on. Alright, so we get that. So, 6-man tag team match with a mystery partner for the Rascals, which could be Desmond Xavier / Wesley. So, that should be nice next week. I'm ready for that. Or this week, I should say, not next week. So, this coming week. We move on. Alright, after that, alright, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go to a triple threat #1 contenders match for a future X Division title shot. And, pretty much we have former champions in this match. We have Kushida taking on the Octopus, Jonathan Gresham, and Speedball Mike Bailey. This was pretty damn good. And, as always, my computer starts to flake out. Triple drop kick. Alright, we got that. I hate when my computer just crashes like that. I hate that so much. And I know it's old and I gotta get rid of it. Okay, there we go. Alright, pretty good match. But in the end, we get Green Mist by Mike Bailey goes up top, gets crotched by Jonathan Gresham, tries to use the ink again, that black ink on Kushida, because it worked the first time, didn't work this time, But instead, it's Green Mist by Kushida to Jonathan Gresham, which allows Speedball Mike Bailey to the ultimate weapon. Nice Final Fantasy reference. Any Final Fantasy, basically. 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna get, again, Speedball Mike Bailey against Mustafa Ali for the X Division title at Slammiversary. That should be pretty damn good. So, liked it. Great match, 3.25 out of 5 stars for that. And then after the match, speaking of Mustafa Ali, the X Division champion, him and Champagne Singh come out, running the beat down Speedball Mike Bailey, but then Trent Seven of Speedball Mountain, basically, cuts off a big time chair shot, and then he basically gets the crap bit out of him for his trouble, and then Ali puts him in the sharpshooter, in Philly, mind you. So I got that. So I think it's going to be a banger of a match at Slammiversary. By the way, the Rascals just beat Gallus, and Joe Hendry's all happy about that. Yeah, great to see them. Great, lots of flippy dippity doos in that match. Speaking of, they just showed one. Whoa! He got some height on that flippy dippity doo. Did he just hit their, what's their finish? I don't even know what that finisher is. Like a double backbreaker into a stomp combination. I don't know what it is. They probably call that the weed something. Booker T's still yelling at Vic Joseph about Joe Hendry. Come on now, dude. Tell me I did not see that. You just did, Booker T. Alright, so we have that. Alright, so we had the Rascals reuniting. That was nice on NXT TV. Vic Joseph marking out for Joe Hendry. And now he's talking, actually. He's actually doing commentary. Yeah. And we see another segment with Joe Hendry. I just saw, him teaming up with Trick Witty against Ethan Page and Shawn Spears in that tag team match, which Joe Hendry and Trick Witty got the win over. So, more Joe Hendry equals ratings. Thank you, Shawn Michaels. Alright, we got that. Alright, so, Mustafa Ali and Speedball Mike Bailey at Slammiversary for the X Division title. Should be a banger. We move on. Alright, then we got Stephanie Delander. Well, not doing so well lately because her date with PCO got ruined by Top Flop Dollar, and the man goes, oh, no, that's Rick Swan. She's sitting on the beach in a nice-looking bikini. She's upset about how things have been going with PCO as of late. She has to tie up some strings in Australia, because that's where she's from, but hopes that PCO will wait on her. We hope that PCO don't fuck this up, please. I don't want the Bride of Frankenstein storyline to end that quick. I have a feeling we're gonna see a wedding. I have a feeling. Alright, now we got the beautiful Kelly Kincaid, Quinn McKay, with Chase U. Thea Hale's like, I gotta go get ready for my match against Roxy, bitch. And then Duke Hudson leaves, I think. And now it's like Mr. Chase and Riley, don't call me Ozzy Osbourne. Duke Hudson's about to get killed by Oba. Woo! Wakanda Forever Femi for the North American title. And basically they're praising Duke, because like when he's on his game, he's like unstoppable. You know, he's the MVP of Chase U. Yeah, he's gonna get his ass kicked. He's definitely losing tonight. And now Riley Osborne's like, I was worried for a second about Duke losing, getting beat up by Mr. Oba Femi. And now he's like, he's gonna bring it home. We're gonna bring home the North American title to Chase U. No, he's not. No, he's not. Oh, now we have the beautiful Roxanne Perez. Woo, boy. Oh, here comes Thea Hale. About to attack her, and then Duke's like, no. No. Like, father, bah, used to say. My good friend, father, bah. Father, bah. Former tag team champion with Biff Tannen, otherwise known as Kevin Kevin Matthews, almost said Kevin Murphy. That's another guy. But in any case, we got that. Alright, so Stephanie Delander's got some things to tie up in Australia before coming back, and hopes when she does come back to TNA, PCO will be right there waiting for her, we hope. Because we love a good love story, don't we? Moving on. Alright, so 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. Moving on. Alright, then we got a Slammiversary rundown. That's that. I'll do my predictions probably Friday afternoon. Friday afternoon I'll do my Slammiversary predictions on TSL number 35. We got that. Alright, after that, finally the Digital Media Championship is going to be defended in a boring as fuck 43-second match. Alright, so we had Flop Dollar with Rich Swann defending the Digital Media Championship against a former TNA Heavyweight Champion. I think he's been, other champions in TNA, I think. Maybe, I forget. But he takes on the Man Beast, Rhino Gar. He's in Philly, so he did some good shit back in ECW. Former TV champion, former world champion. We know a lot of things about Mr. Rhino in Philly. Anyway, so Flop Dollar mocks the Philadelphia Phillies. That's the only thing I'll give you that, because the Phillies fucking suck. I don't care if you're in first place by like 13 games over the match. Prove to me you can win something in October. And don't choke like you did last year. Just saying. Anyway, alright. Then we got a jump start by Rhino. The fans in Philly, AC Dub. And then Rich Swann comes in for the disqualification. That was a waste of time. So, that match never happened, so I'm not rating it. And then after the match, Santino Atlanta goes, "You son of a gun!" He comes out, says, No, I don't think so. We're going to restart this match, and it's going to be a Philly street fight for the Digital Media Championship. Fans love that, of course, because, Mark's from Philly. This match doesn't even last that long either. Almost a minute later, back and forth they went. Rhino fights back, sends the table in, but it takes too long, and Flop Dollar hits him in the balls. 1, 2, 3 to attain the belt. So basically, Flop Dollar comes in, mocks the Philadelphia Filthies fans. Rich Swann comes in and fucks up the first match, and then, pretty much street fight rules, so anything goes. And Flop Dollar has to hit Rhino in the balls after Rhino took too long bringing in the table. Pointless. This whole thing was pointless. So I gave it basically 1.5 out of 5 stars. It was just ridiculous. Horrible. But after the match, PCO comes in, goes for a dive, and missed terribly. Which allows AJ Francis to plant him on the ramp. Ow! That hurts. And then going at it at Slammiversary for the Digital Media Championship. I think we're going to get a new champ. Hopefully, but we'll see what happens with that. Alright, after that, we go to my girl Tasha Steelz taking on Giselle Shaw. Decent 4-minute match. Giselle Shaw gets the win, surprisingly, over Tasha, former Knockouts champion, former Knockouts tag team champion. Still, a running knee to face. 1, 2, 3. Giselle Shaw gets the win over Tasha Steelz, and that's it. Moving on. 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, Ethan Page is with Ava. Ora Menza comes in. So, there's a little placard that says "Stop talking" on there. I like that. That's a nice touch. So, Ethan's like, how am I supposed to defend the belt with this maniac running around? And then Ora's like, well, why don't you defend the belt and shut the fuck up? Fight me. So, looks like we're going to get a NXT World Title match between Ora Menza and Ethan Page. I don't know if it's going to be tonight, but let's see what Ava says. So basically, Like they say, the longer you're on, the worse it is going to get for you. So, Ava's basically, they're going back and forth, so basically Ethan's like, I'm going to defend the belt with somebody with honor and dignity, unlike you. I think he's facing Dante Chen. I don't even know. Alright, so, in 2 weeks, we got the Great American Bash 2-night event, July 30th and August 6th, but it's going to be on Sci-Fi because of the Olympics. So, there you go. No NXT on USA for after next week. So, 2-week event, the Great American Bash on Sci-Fi. Please record your DVRs accordingly. And that's it. Now Roxy's out. Of course, Booker T's like, yeah, man! Okay. Alright, so Giselle Shaw beats Tasha Steelz, and that's it. 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, then my girl Zaya Brookside wants Alicia Edwards, and knows that Stephanie DeLander will be coming back pretty soon. Okay, got that. Alright, then we go to a nice little match. JDC, whoever that guy is, takes on my boy, formerly of the Bullet Club. To shoot me for the love of God. Chris fucking Bay, Ace Austin at ringside. Pretty good match. The System come out, the tag team champions come out, and they start fighting with Chris Bay and Ace Austin, and that distraction, the JDC hit a quick down and dirty. I think JDC is Dirty Dangle. Right? Yeah, he's Dirty Dangle. I think that's his new name now, JDC. Stupid name. But anyway, so he gets to win in 5 minutes. So I guess we're gonna get, ABC versus versus the System for the tag team belts, and we will move on with that. All right, so 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. All right, after that we got a video on the Hardys in TNA. They're ready to take the tag team belts next week. We'll see what happens with that, and that's it. All right, there goes your main event of Impact Wrestling. A wildcard tag team match. Say his name and he appears, Mr. Joe Hendry and Josh Alexander taking on Steve Macklin and Moose. So that, it was a hard-hitting match. But, long match, almost 12.5 minutes. So we got that. A hard clothesline drops Moose, but then Frankie Kazarian comes out, also distraction to Mr. Joe Hendry. And then, Josh Alexander gets hit with a big old spear, and then the KIA... 1, 2, 3, the System, Steve Macklin and Moose get the win. And the match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's it. And then, that's it. No after match things or anything like that. Blah, blah, blah. That's it. Alright, so Impact wasn't that bad. 6.5 out of 10 stars. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so Roxy's out, basically saying, where's my flowers? Brings up, like, Charlotte Flair. Says, I'm the greatest champion, I'm better than Charlotte. No, you're not. Basically saying she's on pace to shatter all of, records in NXT, like, Charlotte, Bayley, Asuka, Rhea Ripley. I don't think you're gonna reach those levels, but, we'll see. Because you got Julia and, Stephanie Vacour, I should say, coming to NXT. So, we'll see. Somebody's coming out. The fans are getting up. The fans are up in arms. What is going on? I hope we get something. The fans are, like looking at the Tron. But he's like, nobody compares to me. Oh, what? Somebody's coming out. Oh, it's Thea Hale. I thought it was going to be like Julia or Stephanie Vacour. Not yet. But anyway, we got all that. Alright, so I'm going to go put these 2 videos up on this channel. And then maybe later, we'll see what happens on my Peter Joseph channel, your NXT review for tonight. And then we're back pretty much on course. But we'll see what happens with that. See how my voice is and how I feel. Because it's still hot as fuck. Windy, but, still it's hot, humid, and, just yucky right now. And that's it. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. If you're not down with that, well, I got 3 words for you. fuck you, man. That's it. See you guys, probably later. If not later, then I'll see you next time. Rock on and peace.